Yo, good morning and welcome to another episode of Snake Cinema Podcast. I'm your host, Prince Elias, and this is the final Halloween special episode. A shout out to Cairo who did the background. This is a final episode for Spooky Month of Snake Cinema Podcast, and it's going to be a good one. And it's going to be something a little different. I put the link and pinned it in the comments. C. Jones, what up? I pinned the link to the StreamYard. So if anybody wants to join the podcast at any time while we're live, hop in. Because after my review of the Follow House of Usher, it's just going to be an open panel where we just talk horror films and Halloween in general. But yes, C. Jones did do lovely background for Halloween. So super excited. I appreciate you. That's fine. That's fine, C. Jones. I understand. Some people just now waking up. Um, but we will begin in a second. Just got to do some housekeeping news for the podcast. So first, this podcast is brought to you by Mutation Station, right here, the banner. Mutation Station ball pythons and Lucyland ball pythons. They provide the best feeders in the Mid-South and surrounding areas. Um, they provide my feeders. They don't just do Norwegian rats, they also do ASFs. Um, and Lucyland, she is breeding hissing cockroaches and other bugs for all your lizard needs. So if you have a lizard or any other exotic animal that eats strictly bugs, tap in, tap in. Follow them on Instagram, follow them on Morph Market. Follow them everywhere. Mutation Station LLC / Lucyland Ball Pythons. They are always the channel sponsors and family to me. Um, and I really appreciate them. Speaking of family, uh, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into some life and animal update news before the show begins. What up, Don Dizzle? You already know. So, life updates. Okay, last podcast at the end when I was wrapping up, I said that the babies should be hatching soon. And literally, as I turned my computer off and packed my stuff to go, Mutation Station called me and said, "It is time. Babies are ready to hatch." And so I rushed over to their house. And if you caught the Instagram live, a bunch of y'all did, and I appreciate it. Y'all caught the Instagram live that day of me cutting the eggs, and it was exciting. It's still on my Instagram if you missed it, but that was an exciting moment, a surreal moment, like just knowing that I finally produced my first clutch and they made it to term really was was a euphoric moment. It really was. It was 4 eggs, but one was stillborn, and it was the classic, super classic, normal. So I was bummed about that, but it there was nothing we could do to change that or fix that. But but we still had three healthy, beautiful babies that did survive. So for those who did not catch Instagram, the news on Instagram is two boys and a girl. The girl is the all gener. She has both parents' genetics. So she's a pastel, Cypress, Mojave, gold blush. Um, and then one of the boys is is a Cypress Mojave gold blush. And then the last boy he's either a pastel cypress or a gold blush cypress. And a lot of people been asking me like, what is gold blush? Gold blush is a dominant trait that was found or discovered or made popular by Brian Gundy. It's rare. I looked on Morph Market and the availability is very low right now. But basically, gold blush, it kind of looks like a normal as far as patterns, except for the alien heads, are extremely wobbly and some floating off at the belly. But the way you can really tell the gold blush is that the head stamp. So the head of a gold blush ball python is topped with a golden orange crown, with a large head stamp towards the neck. So that's usually how you can spot the gold blush in any mutation. Now I did look on Morph Market, and when you get the brighter jeans mixed in, like banana or even a couple of pastels, it's kind of hard to see that golden crown. So we're waiting on the first shed. They should be shedding out in the next couple of days. Their very first shed, and hopefully, um, Kayla Lucyland, who is the ID queen, she can ID almost anything, even in the egg. She will determine for sure whether it's gold blush cypress or pastel cypress. But either way, all three babies are beautiful. I went by their house yesterday to see them because I haven't seen them since the egg cutting, and I wasn't there to witness them crawling out the egg, but it was uh it was a beautiful sight. I got to spend some time with the three new babies, and I'm super excited. Took some pictures and reels, so you'll be seeing that soon on all social media platforms. But yeah, I'm officially a granddaddy, and I'm excited for these three baby snakes. And yeah, just super, super excited about the future. Cutting this clutch got me excited and ready to start breeding next year. Some other combos that I have, I'm super, super excited. But and also right after this podcast, I will be going to the Indie Memphis Film Festival because I am featured in a short documentary that's going to be um, running in a contest for the film festival. So super excited about that. I'll be going there, and for the premiere, I got my pass for the premiere, and I can't wait. I'm super excited to see the finished product because all I know is my interview segments, and I even then I didn't see it all in completion. So we'll see what the final product is. But super, super excited that I'm a part of a documentary here in Memphis, and it's going to be premiering at a film festival today. So that's also great news. I think that's it for my news segment at the moment. Something else might pop up in my head later, but again, for those who are tapping in, I do have the StreamYard link in the comments, pinned to the comments. So if you want to join in at any time today, um, to talk all things spooky stuff, horror films, whatever, your favorite scary movies, whatever, just hop in. And I was supposed to have two guests for sure, but they probably overslept. They're probably still asleep, but they'll come in later. So right now, let's get into our review because I haven't reviewed much in a while because I was honoring uh SAG af the SAG strikes, the actors and the writers. I was in solidarity for them, but I don't think this particular product is a part of that, um, because it's not going to theaters or anything like that. It's streaming, and quite frankly, I was so freaking excited when I saw the trailer of this particular show, this series, this mini series. And once I watched it, I was like, I gotta talk about it. So hopefully nobody gets butt hurt. I don't think they will because I'm a small critic. I'm a small YouTube channel. If this particular property does fall under the guidelines of don't review this movie, um, I'm sorry. I gotta talk about it. I'm not waiting after the strike. Let's see. I think it's only my generation thing. But Elias, do you know anything about? I do know about Five Nights at Freddy. I did not play the game, but I've heard about it and I've seen clips of it. And that movie does look it looks dope. It does look dope. I might go to theaters and see it this weekend, maybe tomorrow, if not tonight. Because I'm very interested. Because when people adapt a video game to a movie, it's either 100% horrible or it's good. So I think I've heard good things about Five Nights at Freddy's, so I might, go watch that and see. Bro, I might just run your ear off about the Lord. Okay, okay, hey, educate me. Ro wants me to do a episode on anime, and I'm telling y'all right now, that entire episode, he's gonna be educating me because I don't know much. I only know like 3 anime properties. Um, so I am open to that. Do not do your research on the game and the book lore. Okay, I'll let you be the teacher on that. Okay, okay, okay. So we'll see, we'll see. Um, but online, I've heard some good things about Five Nights at Freddy's, so I don't know. I'm interested. But let's go ahead and get into our review. So today, I will be reviewing Netflix's The Fall of the House of Usher. It is a mini series. Go back to the comments. It is a mini series made by the great, one of my favorite directors today, Mike Flanagan, and it's exclusively on Netflix. It's not in theaters. It was part of the whole Netflix multi-project deal they did with Mike Flanagan. And Mike Flanagan, if you don't know him or you haven't watched any of his stuff, you probably have, just didn't know who directed it. He did Gerald's Game, that's also on Netflix. Um, and he's also done what's the sequel to The Shining? Doctor Sleep. He did Doctor Sleep. I really did enjoy that, and a whole bunch of other great shows. Mike Flanagan is the goat so far when it comes to um, horror television show or adaptations of older stuff like Stephen King novels and things like that. Oh, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. He did that. So I've been a Mike Flanagan fanboy for a minute. For a minute. Everything he's come out with. What up, Keys? What up, Keys? Um, for those tapping in, if anybody wants to join in, I have the comment pin at the top for the StreamYard link. But right now, I'm just reviewing The Fall of the House of Usher. Let's see. Yes, Dr. Sleep was goaded. Yes. Dr. Sleep was that shit. So I've been a Mike Flanagan fanboy for a minute now. And so when I saw the trailer to The Fall of the House of Usher, I was like, yes, sign me up. One thing, when I was in middle school and high school, I was a big, I still am, a Edgar Allan Poe fan because we had to learn about poetry and short form writing and things like that. And I love all the gothic themes and stuff. And Edgar Allan Poe was my favorite writer. Again, technically he still is. I just haven't read his work in a long time, but I love The Raven. I love The House of Usher. I loved his poems, like Annabelle Lee and every all that stuff. So when I saw that Mike Flanagan was gonna do The Fall of the House of Usher, in my head, I thought he was just doing that short story. I thought he was just remixing, remaking that short story only. When I tell you from episode one, I was like, oh, oh, this man is crazy. This man is dangerous with the writing and stuff. He made he didn't just remake The House of Usher, the short story by Edgar Allan Poe. He mixed everything together. He collected like almost every Edgar Allan Poe piece of work and threw it into one and made it modern day. It's not a period piece. If you think because you heard Edgar Allan Poe that it's a period piece, no. It's if Edgar Allan Poe wrote his stuff today. Um he mixed all of it. The Raven actually is a prominent character in the story and the best character in the story. Um it's just It's crazy. One second, y'all. Okay, sorry, y'all. My microphone was acting crazy. I had to tap out for a second, tap back in with it. But but yeah, uh, yeah, man, like when I tell you he put so much of Edgar Allan Poe in this and made it perfect for 2023. So basically, without going any spoilers, the gist of it is there is a family called the Usher family, and they loosely are based off of the rich family today who created who are getting sued for the opioid crisis because they created the opioid medications that people are now addicted today, and so most people have died and stuff. They loosely based the family off of those people. And so, and it says it in the trailer. It shows in the trailer. So this isn't a spoiler, but the family is getting sued, and risk going to jail. But come to find out, the prosecutor that's going against them is claims that one of the family member is a whistleblower. And so the the head of the family, the father and his sister, is trying to figure out who throughout the show who in their family is the whistle brother. Is it their kid? Is it the kids, or is it the kids' spouses? And while they're trying to figure out the mystery of who is the whistleblower, who's going to have them sent all to jail, people are starting to die off mysteriously, and horribly. When I tell you this show has got some gore in it, it got like the first family death. Again, I'm not spoiling because I want y'all to go to Netflix and watch it. I'm not spoiling shit, but the first family death, that family member. Am I back? Am I back? Okay, okay. I saw I was buffering. My bad. My bad. But yeah, it wasn't just the one family member that died. It was like a whole party of people. It was a straight massacre. And so throughout you got the father, the head, Mr. Usher, trying to figure out which family member is trying to get me sent to jail and why is my family dying. And then as the show go along, you start to unravel the mysteries. And again, the raven comes and goes throughout the entire show in human form, not just in bird form. But when you see the raven, whether in human form or in bird form, you it's a warning that something's about to happen. Somebody's about to be in trouble. Um, but it is such a wild ride. It is so good. It is amazing. Um, when I do my top 10 lists at the end of the year, usually I do top 10 movies and top 10 TV shows. I think this year I'm just going to combine the lists. I'm telling you right now, as of right now, unless something else comes out in November, December, as of right now, the fall of the House of Usher is number one. I'm just going to give y'all straight spoiler on my list. Number one, anything, movie or TV show, entertainment wise, is the Fallout House of Usher for 2023. This shit is amazing. And again, what I just told y'all right now is in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything. But how people died and the mystery and everything unraveling and how they incorporated Edgar Allan Poe's work and writing and characters, chef's kiss. The acting. When I tell you the family members in this show are so unlikable. It's only like it's probably three people in this family that you feel kind of bad for. Like, dang, I hate that you have to go. I hate that you have to go, but what it is. But it's like maybe 10 or 11 characters. Everybody else are assholes, and you're just waiting. Some are worse than others. Some are more assholes than others. But you can't wait to see how they gonna go down. Even when Mike Flanagan tries to give you a story and let you know why they are the way they are, ye and try to give sort of humanity, you're still like, "I can't wait till the retina come. I can't wait till she show up. I can't wait because 'cause I'm so sick of these folks." But the acting, super there was not a weak actor in this show. There was not a weak character in this show. Everybody was amazing. Cinematography was great, of course. The gore. Now, some of it you could tell was CGI. It is what it is. But I believe some of the horror effects was practical. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Um, so I think he did mix a little bit of practical of it was amazing. It was great. It was amazing. Top notch. Everything was chef's kiss. I give The Fall of the House of Usher a 10 out of 10, a perfect 10 out of 10. It is great. Series, I guess 8 episode. Episode is about an hour, maybe a few more minutes, but you'll run through it. So I recommend everybody go watch that shit. Oh my gosh, the comments. Let me catch up on the comments. My bad, y'all. Ooh, what up? What up, George? I see you hopping in. Thank you. Let's see. My bad, y'all. I'm missing y'all in the comments. Let's see. Keys. I've never seen Doctor Sleep. You should definitely watch both of those. Follow if you like gore stuff. Follow the House of Usher. It's way more entertaining. But I love Doctor Sleep. Doctor Sleep was great when it came out in theaters. And again, it's a sequel to The Shining. So if you've seen The Shining, it's just a sequel to that. Just some more modern times. But even the author himself loved it. So if if the writer himself didn't complain about it, then the director did a great job. Yeah, the Follow House of Usher is new. It came out this month, October 12th. It's new. It's brand new show on Netflix. If you could go on Netflix, they probably still have the banner up on the main page suggesting it because it just came out. Yes, yes, you're right, Keys. Doctor Sleep is part two of The Shining. Yeah, it's following the little boy as a grown man using his shining to help people, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Uh, yes, I love Edgar Allan Poe, and I didn't think that they were going to be able to pull off Edgar Allan Poe's work in modern time, but they did. They did that shit. They did that shit. Let's see. You know what movie was scary, terrifier too? I heard. I I don't like clown. Now, clowns never scare me. Clowns they scare me in general when I see clowns pop up, but Terrifier clown? If I saw him in real life, I don't mess with that dude. No, super gory and gruesome. But yeah, very very crazy. Okay, I caught up on the comments. What up, George? Thank you for tapping in. So yeah, that was my I thought it was gonna run longer than that, but that was my review of The Fall of House of Usher. It's on Netflix right now. It premiered on the 12th of this month, so please go watch that shit. And again, up in the comments, I pinned it, the StreamYard links. If anybody wants to join in, right? Open panel on horror films, horror TV, everything, horror everything. Um, just join that link and hop on and we can talk spooky stuff. And if you're like Cairo, don't want to be on camera, just you can have your camera off. I'm not gonna be upset. I just but let's but yeah, right now we are now at our open panel discussion. Um but even if you're in the comments, tell me right now, if you're in the comments, what spooky or scary things that you like to watch. What are your go-to what are your go-to Halloween movies or TV shows that you watch every year? Um Whether it's a tradition or just whenever you see it on TV, you like, I gotta stop and watch this. Uh, I know for me, I'm really loving the current Chucky series. I believe it's on Peacock. It's either on Peacock or Paramount Plus app, and it's also premiering on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's on multiple things. It's on the Sci-Fi Channel as well. But the Chucky TV show, I believe they're on season 3 now. It is good. It is amazing. I love it. I love it. And also, even though The Simpsons been going on for like 5,000 years now, they still premiere Halloween Plus now. So I've been watching those. The one where they remake the Babadook. That was a good, funny episode. I laughed at that because I love the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. That's a tradition. So nowadays they just premiere it on Disney Plus that you can just watch on streaming. So it's a fun ride. Yes, yes, Keys. Yes, Chucky series is great. I know it's on the Sci-Fi. Keisha, Keisha, welcome. I keep saying we are back. Hopefully, let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm buffering. Let's see. She said one of my favorites is the one with the couple of paranormal activity in the 70s. Just the first two. Oh, Jesus. Conjuring. The Conjuring. Yeah, yeah, The Conjuring is great. Oh my gosh, I love that couple. That those characters they crack me up, and they're great. But yeah, the first Conjuring is and they're based off real people. They're based off of real real people who claim to be paranormal specialists. Ed and Lorraine Warren. But of course, now that they're both dead and long gone, people are coming out saying that that was some bullshit and they made everything up. But I don't care. That The Conjuring, them characters in The Conjuring is an amazing, amazing thing. Um, oh yes, The Others. Yes, The Others is woo. That's a classic. I love The Others. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But hey, families who take their elementary school. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Bosa, Bosa, what up? Yeah, Bosa. Sorry about that. Usually this coffee shop that I'm at, their Wi-Fi is superb. And today it's betraying me. So I'm lagging a bit. I'm sorry, y'all. Ah, the only thing I heard was my bad. My bad. Yeah. Oh, Insidious is too. Yeah, Insidious. I think they're made by the same people too. The Conjuring and Insidious. Conjuring series. If I stand correctly, is the Warrens, the husband and wife who go around and helping different people fight these crazy demons and stuff. Um, but yeah, Insidious is also similar, very good. Both of them, the Insidious and the Conjuring series, I love them both. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What else? I still, whenever I see it on TV, whenever I see them on television, if I see a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Friday 13 movie, I don't care if it's the worst of the worst sequels. I'm stopping to watch it. I'm a sucker for those. I'm a sucker for those. Um, I will stop if I'm browsing through or if I'm cleaning the house and it's October and let's say MTV decided to play a whole or Texas Chainsaw Massacre Marathon, I'm stopping and watching all of them, including the crappy. Is how much horror is out there now? Because back in the day, you probably get one or two a year, um, and they are hit and miss whether they're good or not. Yes, so cheesy, all that stuff, but so good. As long as I'm entertained, I do not mind the cheese. Um, let's see. Oh, Cabin in the Woods is amazing. I love it because it was so meta. Yes, it was cheesy, but it was yeah, like kind of like the Scream, like the first Scream franchise where they were talking about horror movies and the tropes and stuff. Cabin in the Woods was the same thing. It was a meta commentary or remake, better remake of what's that movie with Ash and them? Ooh, I'm going blank now. The They just had a remake come out in theaters, which was also good. I did not review it on the podcast yet, but it's also good. Sorry, y'all. My mind is drawing a blank, and I'm gonna figure out what just came out this year that I'm thinking of. But the original was amazing, and the Cabin in the Woods was basically a remake of that or a better commentary version of that. What the hell came out this year? The Nun was trash. I'm sorry, I just saw it on Google. The Nun was Evil Dead. Evil Dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cabin in the Woods was like a meta yeah, the Evil Dead. That's what I was thinking of. My mind went a blank. I had to Google that shit. Uh, but yeah, but I did see the newer one, Evil Dead Rise, and where it took place in a hotel. I mean, not a hotel, an apartment complex in the city instead of in the cabins, and that was great. That was a good one. I just didn't get a chance to review it, but I'm letting y'all know right now. I love it. I love it. Oh, The Frighteners. I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Keys. Thanks, Keys. I finally see your comment. You was trying to help me out. You was helping me out and to figure out the horror movies. I sleep with the lights of Bosa. Bosa, you look like the type that would sleep with the lights on. Got a little nightlight. Or what do us adults do when we don't want to admit we sleep with the TV? Candy Cane, good morning, good morning. Oh Lord, El Papa. Candy Cane, what up? Yes, I'm a few seconds late to Keys trying to help me out, figure out what the hell I was trying to say. Charge, yes. Very good movie. I do recommend that remake that just came out earlier this year. I think it came out in June or July. Off YouTube or Amazon Prime. You could probably rent it now. It's good. It's a good remake. Good job. Good job. Organize your life. I need to organize my life because I gotta move a lot of stuff into storage. It was good, but the kids were idiots. Every horror movie, the kids are idiots. I mean, whether it's teenagers, whether it's the young kids, whether it's the kids in horror films, all of them are idiots. The fact that you have so many horror movies where 4 or 5 or 6 people go into a haunted place and still no and still want to split up. Like nobody wants to stay together. They're like you're asking to die. I didn't even there. Oh, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. I have not seen that. If I have, it Identity is probably one of those films I have seen but never knew the title of it. I'll have to look that up, Keisha. Let's see. Oh, oh, trigger fingers. I'm skipping comments. 13 goes. Yes, that's another classic. That's another. Yeah, it remake 13 Ghosts today. GC X with the gore, like if they use like fake blood, the deaths will probably be worse, or they'll probably add more people. Yeah, mm, yes, that nah, it's my internet candy. The coffee shop that I always go to every Saturday to do the podcast, their internet is lagging bad. And I tried to use the hotspot on my phone and it is lagging bad. So I might have to end this live and think if we're gonna keep this lagging and buffering. The Blackening, oh my gosh, I finally watched it. I finally watched it. It was so good. I loved it. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love parody movies. I love parody movies. I love spoof movies. As long as it's not too stupid and silly. Like scary movies are I think I'm back. What up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we said let us tap in, like just in case we lose you. We don't
Oh,
want to
thank
lose,
you.
you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Man, this Wi-Fi is crazy. But
I
yeah,
hope I don't have no eggs or bacon in my. If I do, please forgive me.
but thank you for tapping in, trying to save the show. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
but yeah, but yeah, I finally saw The Blackening and I loved it. That movie was hilarious. That movie was great. Yeah. What other
Oh, the blackening.
horror stuff? Yeah.
Scary, scary, scary. Identity. I think the problem is that it doesn't sound like a scary movie, but it's definitely a
Mhm.
thriller. And uh, the twist is, one of the best. And yeah, it was dope. I've always been a Dean Koontz fan. He's a writer. He's
Mm.
like low
Okay.
budget Stephen King for people who like
Okay.
hearing the same story retold over and over again in a slightly different way. I
Yeah,
understand he's not
yeah.
the best writer, but he is one of the best. If that makes sense,
Yeah,
he found his
yeah.
people. Uh,
He the
When
great
you said
value
about the
Stephen
rock
King.
together, we both used to read a lot of Dean Koontz. We both read a lot growing up. So that's one of the things that
Uh-huh.
brought us together. And Dean Koontz was the author that we read a lot of the same books. We would talk about it.
yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah. When we were young, and we were both avid readers, we loved it, and we just happened to both love Dean Koontz, and that was you're not going to find that working in the Home Depot somebody who likes to like just random, author that you
Not
do
somebody as cool as me.
or me.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy used to walk around with like a paperback novel in his back pocket, and I just found it.
Every day.
Oh man, but
Aw.
yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. You found your little nerd.
I wish I was a dude.
Oh my
scary movies.
gosh.
Scary movies. Shoot, I was really big into Saw. I was really big into gore.
Saw Part One, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
at one
Have y'all
The
seen
point.
first
Saw
one.
X yet?
Nah, I haven't
We
watched
stopped
Saw since
watching.
like the third or fourth, maybe.
We stopped after a little
Gotcha.
while.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
seen it
good.
either,
That's
but
good.
I
That's
heard it
good.
was real good. Yeah.
Let's stop. Whatever reason. That's good. It's like redundant.
Does seven count as horror?
Nah.
That's thriller.
I
That's
I
thriller. It's
it's
got horror
thriller,
elements.
but people still put it in a horror category. Like when people do their favorite horror films of all time list, they always bring it up. So it
I
counts.
would
It's a
definitely,
subgenre.
yeah, it's definitely a thriller, but it does have those horror elements, like the visuals. Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a film. I like films, but I can't. I'm not, schooled in them. So
Yeah, yeah, I
I'll
understand.
defer to you on that.
Yeah, I'm a big film nerd. But yeah, let's see. Hmm. I think when I think about it, I have seen more besides the classic 80s and 90s. I've seen more thrillers than the slasher gory stuff. Like the
hmm
psychological thrillers. Yeah, I like those a lot. I watch more of those than the typical horror.
I think filmmakers know that this generation and the generations after us are very, very highly desensitized to a lot of things. And,
Yeah.
not to say it's a bad thing, but when I was little, the only way I can see something scary was Friday the 13th, and,
Yep.
that was super duper scary because we didn't have access to it 24/7, Nightmare on Elm Street was like,
Yeah.
golly, woof.
Yeah.
Kids now and be like, what? It's like, remember when they actually was it the black guy who actually was like yeah, but he was getting his licks
Yeah.
in before. I'm gonna have to rewatch that
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna have
Yes, yes,
to.
that was a good one. Yes.
Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't know,
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah, I remember that one too, which was if you watch that movie now, you'll bust out laughing because you could tell they are nowhere in New York. Like they shot it in Canada and try to make it be like Manhattan. It is funny.
they just put graffiti everywhere and balled up newspapers.
Yeah,
We're in New York
yeah.
now. Here's a rat
Uh-huh.
crawling by. I'm from Jersey, so it's all
Exactly.
love.
Oh my gosh, but yeah, yeah, Jason Takes Manhattan
Zombie
was
movies?
funny
Can we
and
talk
cool.
about zombie movies? Does that count or that's something else?
Yes.
Please say
Yes. No. No, zombie movies count.
no.
Yes.
Yes. I love it.
Yes.
Terrence knows I love the apocalypse, zombie. Am I too loud? I'm too loud. All right. I get excited, guys. I'm so sorry.
Me too. It's fine.
Yeah. Zombies, like the faster they are, the faster whatever that's
Mm.
turning them if it's a disease.
So
Just a lot of
so you
the
seen the Train to Busan?
I started to watch that and I meant to finish it. No one in my house wanted to watch it with me and it kind
It
of
is
threw
so
me off a
good.
little bit. So
Aw,
I
it is
really
so good. You
yeah,
gotta go finish it.
I really want to watch it. Hope Peace at it. Oh. Uh, hmm.
What about Dawn of the whole Dawn of the Dead stuff?
Dawn of the Dead
Um,
definitely. Dawn of the Dead definitely is.
yeah, I liked what was the one that came out a few years ago where they had the people going into the camps of the zombies to break in, to get like the money, the vault that was in the money,
Oh
Army of the
yeah,
Dead, Army of the Dead.
that
That was a
was
good one.
that was unexpected to me because was that the second? No, the first one had the zombies, and the second one was more of a straight heist. Yeah, that's how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah,
So
and they
the
had to yeah, it was like
yeah,
a heist film, but with the zombies, they
yeah,
had to maneuver and chase through. Yeah, that was a good one.
it was. I was
'Cause,
very surprised.
yeah, zombies don't really scare me. Even growing up as a kid, they never really scared me, but I enjoyed them for the action parts, especially like you said, when they make zombies that are like running, not just walking slow, but they like running after
Yeah.
you and stuff.
Once the
Those
zombies
be
start climbing and solving, you know,
uh-huh.
puzzles and whatnot, it's like, oh damn.
And unlocking the
So
doors and stuff, that's when you know you in trouble. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. What did let's thank you, Candy. Thank you everybody for tapping in. I appreciate it, even with my choppy internet.
it
And
seems to
thank
have
y'all for
gotten a lot better. Sorry.
huh? Oh, sorry. Now you good. And thank y'all for trying to come to the rescue when I got kicked out.
It's
What
Terrence.
I know, yeah. It's Terrence. Oh yeah, people in the comments, if y'all missed Hair Down Friday last night, please go watch the replay. That was a good show. We just saw egg cuttings. We just saw brand new puppies being born.
Oh, what a
Everything.
puddle.
Yeah. Pup Down Friday. Y'all
I
made me
told
want to get a
Terrence
dog
last
again.
night. Yeah, I told Terrence last night I had never wanted to hug a little puppy in my life more than seeing them little puppies on the screen. They were so adorable.
Yes. Yes. Especially those labradoodles. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We got little teddy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Little teddy bears.
Aw. When he held it up to the big lighter.
That was
Those
funny.
are something important.
Yeah, they're still puppies. We're talking about all the dogs that I think.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was dope. I was like, this is probably one of gotta be top 5 Hair Down Friday episodes.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so
Thank
too.
you.
I love dogs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do appreciate y'all for tapping in. We're gonna go ahead and cut this short, because I gotta go to a film festival that I'm part of.
Nice.
Um, it's premiering. Look at the late bird rock. Look at the you were supposed to be here like an hour ago.
See what happened was the way my checking and savings set up.
You was at the pet store. You was at the pet store.
Oh
Ah,
Lord. What did you buy now?
Nothing. It's
Lies. The lies
it's
you
a
tell.
cricket. I bought a cricket.
You bought a
just
cricket
one.
for what?
It's a big
You bought a
one.
cricket for what? What animal did you buy for the cricket?
Uh, uh,
Oh, yeah.
I see.
See
See, he
y'all
got
later.
silent now. He
Let me see. I'll tell I had to go to my boy Hirsch. I ain't know how to say that over.
leave button.
see. They don't look like no cricket in that bag. Let me go and make you big. Ooh. Hold on. Let me try to make you big right quick. Solo. Nice.
Yeah, a little huffy, but
And what is this?
a pastel lesser.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice.
I
Even though
mean,
you said you was done for the year.
hey, listen. When you get certain prices, you just can't get them.
Yeah, yeah, true. I can't argue that. Oh, Candy is going ham.
Why am I still on the big screen? What the hell going on, cuz?
My bad. I'm trying to get it.
But no,
I think
listen. When you get a snake like that, like something for under $50 from a person that
Oh
you
yeah.
know, and like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, come
Yeah, you can't say nah. You can't say nah to that.
on. I can't even. The price was so good, I can't even tell people what the price was. Cause then they're gonna be hitting her shit like, hey,
Exactly. Yeah, don't tell them the price. You said too much when you said under 50. Candy said we're gonna talk about this in the group chat.
well, Coco said that she trusted I would make the best decision, and I did.
Coco is too trusting. now
Like
now
I
what's
said,
gonna now what's the
huh?
name? Because I know it's gonna be ghetto. What's the name?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. It's a female. She a little feisty. She been hissing and but I don't know. We will see. You know, just gotta kind of fill her out a little more. You know, it might be like Bone Quisha.
Oh God. Oh God. Thank y'all keys for tipping in and saving the day. Hope y'all enjoy breakfast.
But what was we talking about? My bad. I was at the reptile show.
I'm gonna beat you. I we were just talking about scary movies and stuff. Keisha was sharing some of her favorite stuff like zombie movies and things like that.
Yeah, favorite. I mean, my favorite scary movie is always gonna be. I'm trying to get right for y'all real quick. Let's put it in the little holder.
Okay,
And
we
turn it
both
to
wearing our
the.
US art. Yeah, we
Oops.
both wearing US art.
Yeah, you know it. Oops. Let's see. Oops. I gotta tighten that up. Ugh. Let's see. Hold on. This is so ghetto.
It is. Surprised you haven't named the snake Zeus or Blueface.
Oh no.
Rock, we can't hear you. I think your headphones went out.
Oh, my dumb ass put the mute button.
See.
But yeah, I was like, well, I already got everything for the snake. I already got a heating pad and everything. I just, after you get so many, you always have spares in the cut just in case.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Always. Especially for us who keep saying no more.
But no, I'm done for the year. Done.
It's
Like,
2.5 months left.
listen, once we get backstage and we talking, then you will understand. You'll be like, cause I know you, Don, Maki, Candy. 90% of people would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna get it.
You ain't gonna leave it there.
Yeah, like sometimes you just like,
We,
and that's almost like going up to a crackhead with a big ass crack rock talking about, hey, you can get this for $2. What you think they gonna say?
alright.
Shit,
Real
I was
quick.
trying to get high anyway.
Candy said you a Jussie Smollett.
Candy, don't do me like
Candy's
that, cool.
stupid. Well,
Don't do
before
that.
we get
Don't.
off the live, Rock, what is your favorite scary movie? Because you haven't told us none yet.
Favorite scary movie. Um, I'm probably gonna have to stay with it. I love Pennywise.
Oh
You know that's
yeah.
my dog right there.
Oh yeah. Classic. Classic clown. Yep.
It and what was another good one? I don't even consider that like scary, but it's I guess suspense, thriller type shit. Um, I love Get Out.
Yes. Yes.
Get Out
Definitely.
though.
Oh yeah, Candy. We was talking about that earlier. I don't know if you was in the chat. You probably late, but yeah, Cairo said the
Oh,
same
13.
thing. 13 goes.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
13 goes. That
13 goes.
yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. That's like a classic classic.
I think it became a black classic too. Funny enough, because I only hear us talking about it.
13 goes. Hey, that was an actual good movie. Like bro, like yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Silence of the Lambs is a good one too, Cairo.
But yeah, I know y'all. I know y'all judging me right now. I know Candy judging
Yeah.
me. I know everybody judging
Yep.
me. It
My
is what it
facts. All right, y'all. Well, that is it for today's episode. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and adjusting to my late schedule. But please check out my bro Rock on Reptiles. Not sure if he's gonna have a Snapes and Vape episode, but definitely check us out on Tuesdays, Beyond the Scales. But if he does have an episode of Snapes and Vapes, check that out on Sundays. And then of course, Keys Constrictors. They had Hair Down Fridays last night. Thank you for tapping in. But they also have their interview show on Wednesdays, Balls and Things. So check out the family. And then, of course, check out Candy Cane, Candy Scales on Instagram, and Cairo at Captured by Cairo, who, again, did my Halloween background and the official logo of the podcast. Check out everybody on Instagram, YouTube. Oh, and Cairo, when is the next episode of your podcast? If you're not subscribed to Cairo's channel, it is Podcast by Cairo. Please check out their YouTube channel as well. Eventually, they'll be podcasting another episode. What's up, Mike? Thanks for tapping in.
Yes, go definitely check out our La
And also,
Familia.
yes, and also the other two who aren't here. Don D was here earlier. Check out Don D and check out Maki, Unique Serpents by Maki. Don D and Maki both celebrated their birthday on Thursday. So please follow them and give them shout outs.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tapping in the Snake Cinema podcast. And we will check y'all out next week. Peace.
Peace.
Let's see. In the